to Lemnis Industries. Time works differently around here. See, every move you make can affect the past and the future. Tactics and planning are critical. But here's the catch. You'll be fighting for control inside of a 25-second time loop. Inside this loop, your actions and everybody else's will repeat each round. So, you gotta keep track of all the explosions, traps, shooting, and anything else that might kill you. But death, that's just a temporary setback. Ready to get started? All right, let's do this.
Hello? Does that work? That works. Woo! Awesome. Let me just double check if it's... That's the wrong microphone. What's going on? Sounds like you... Yeah, I'm working on it, working on it. Let's try that again. Can everyone hear me now? This is what happens when a cable... this is what happens when a cable falls out of where it's supposed to be, and then you have to scramble to get it back. But we did it! All right, let me do the whole thing again. Welcome, everyone, to a fantastic Lemnis Gate live stream. It is Wednesday, so what would be better than playing a bit of Lemnis Gate with some fantastic people? And speaking of fantastic people, let's take a look at people in chat. We've got Elfner, we've got Osric, Waffle Composite, we've got Softcore Snail, Kier V is here, of course. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for your patience while we got those audio issues settled. Kier says technical issues are just a sign of being a real streamer. Thank you so much. So yeah, appreciate everyone just keeping it chill while we got everything sorted. And we are going to jump into some Lemnis Gate matches very, very soon. And to do that, I've got with me a guest by the name of Steve James.
Hello.
How's it going, Steve?
I'm good. I can't believe all of those nice things you said about me didn't come through when the mic was muted.
I know, right? You should have heard me, chat. I was just so nice to Steve.
So many compliments. I don't think I've ever heard that many compliments. I think it may have actually broken a record for compliments in about 30 seconds. So thank you. Thank you, Jens.
You're welcome. I'm sorry no one in chat was able to hear it, but that's how it goes sometimes. I mean, yeah, speaking of being, I was going to say a real streamer, you've got some experience with streaming. For people who don't know you, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, okay. So I'm a community manager alongside Jens at Frontier. I'm working on a few exciting things that you may have heard of, some you may not have yet. But yeah, I do come from a streaming background, so I'm ready to jump into this, and I'm also a big shooter fan, so I'm interested to sort of get a little bit more knowledge on this game and see if I can beat you at literally your own game.
I'm very curious to see, because I think you have more shooter experience than I do, but I think that I have more Lemnis. Well, I definitely have more Lemnis Gate experience than you do.
Oh
so
yeah,
this
definitely.
Will be interesting to see.
Let's see if it balances out nicely.
Yes, I think so. I think it will, and I'm certain it will. And yeah, chat is saying hello, Steve, and welcome. So people
hello everyone. Hello,
happy
chat.
to see you. Yeah, one of the community managers here, primarily now working on FAR, which is coming out soon. And you streamed that earlier this week, so you've done your sort of Frontier streaming debut.
Yes, yeah, that was this week. So nice to sort of get two in a week. That's pretty good. So yeah, hitting the ground running. But yeah, we had a really nice stream last week. Seen a few people in chat that were in that one as well. So yeah, it's cool to see. Yeah.
Osric says that you're going to bring the headshots today. So
I hope so. Yeah, no pressure.
No pressure. But yeah, if you are joining us for the very first time and you are not familiar with Lemnis Gate, it is a turn-based strategy first-person shooter set inside of a time loop where the moment-to-moment combat happens in real time and player actions happen in turns. And you will see exactly what that means in just a moment. So you will have to plan, strategize, execute, and adapt those plans, and then eventually overcome your opponent in 1v1 and 2v2 matches. So I think we're just gonna put you into it feet first, Steve.
Okay. Yeah. That's the way to do it.
Yes, and I think because both of us are in game, we can just click where it says start matchmaking, and then we will wait for a match to come up.
We're gonna find each other.
Yes, we should find each other very quickly because we have the because we've got the match codes. All right, here we go. Osric says, how much practice have you had, Steve?
Absolutely none. I went as far as setting my. I'm quite sensitive about my sensitivity, and if it feels even remotely off, then I'll blame that the whole time. So I got in and did some sensitivity settings, and that was it.
All right. Well, now at least you've got that going. You've got that set, and luckily, I'm going first. So I can just very quickly explain the basics of this map. It is a retrieve XM map, which means it is your mission to capture each of the pods of XM, exotic matter, and bring it back to your spawn area, basically.
Okay.
And so I'm just gonna show you what that looks like using one of the operatives that you have access to in the game. So I'm going to bust out with Rush, who's a fast operative who has a lot of like quick movement abilities, and like he's all about running fast and going very, very quickly. So I'm grabbing a piece of XM, and I think you should be able to see what I'm doing by using your drone there and flying around with that.
So I'm flying this drone around, and I can see what you're doing from there. Is that your time running out? Is it that sound?
Yes. And so now my time has run out, and as you can see now, my actions from my first round is now being repeated automatically again and again and again.
Right. Okay.
And then it is up to you to choose if you will then, when it's your turn, if you will disrupt my play or if you will go do your own thing.
Okay, right, okay.
So for maps like this, it's always a question of, do you play the objective or do you play like the opponent and the operatives?
Okay, interesting. So I've just seen somebody here that's got a long-range accurate shot rifle. So that's immediately what I'm going to try and do. So this just loops. So I can...
It loops in the 25 seconds. So if you... Yeah, see,
Killed
exactly.
you.
Yeah, so now you've taken out my operative, and now you are free to basically do whatever you want in the remaining seconds that you have.
Okay.
So, yeah, grabbing a piece of XM and then running back to your gate, which I don't think you have time for right now. But, yeah. But, yeah, grabbing a piece of XM, running that back to your gate, like after you've taken out one of my operatives, very good shout. And now I have to figure out what I'm going to do with this.
So what I stop you there? Did you manage to get that in before I had killed you, or
he dropped it?
All right, sweet.
So I'm going to try now to figure out. Okay, so it's about there. So I can now, in my drone, I've set a marker to approximately where I think you're going to be. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bust out a... Oh, do we have a headshot counter? We should probably have a headshot counter. So now I can just do this. And that should hopefully... Oh, no. Ah, come on. That should hopefully stop your sniper shot. And it did. And then I'm just going to run back.
Nice.
There we go. Grab another piece of XM. Yay me. Yay me indeed. And so it's all about setting up these different time loops, setting up these different plays, etc., etc., etc.
So I'm just going to watch what your person does here.
I floundered a little bit because I went the wrong way, but then I was able to catch up. But yeah, and then actions will always be repeated the same way they were over and over in the next rounds. So my rush operative from the first round will always do the same actions. My Carl operative from the second round will always do the same actions over and over and over again.
Okay.
In 25 seconds. And you've got sprint on your shift key, and you've got crouch on your C button. And then if you sprint and then crouch, you will do a slide, and then sprinting and sliding and then jumping will let you do a bunny hop, which will give you some extra speed forward, for example.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I kind of just went for I grabbed a thing there, and brought it back, and then I just had some extra time, so I was kind of just shooting at you randomly at that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which absolutely can be a strategy. Sometimes I focus on like capturing one objective and then doing some sort of damage to the opponent, for example.
Yeah.
Because damage will stack over time. So let's say if I do 50% damage to one operative in the first round and then the remaining 50% in the fourth round, then that operative will die in the fourth round.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we can do here.
So in that time, I'm going to put a marker down at B, because that's where you run on that one.
Oh, missed it.
Oh!
And then your operatives also have abilities on the F key. Ah, I missed it again. I've got plenty more. Which you can then use in opportune moments. And it's yes. And then what they do, of course, will depend on what kind of operative they are. So Carl, for example, will drop shields when you hit F. Striker, who's the sniper operative, will slow down time, so you can line up the shot better. Vendetta, who's the more defensive turret character, will drop turrets. Deathblow, who you've chosen now, will drop mines, etc., etc., etc. So it's a good idea to experiment with the different operatives and see what kind of abilities they do. Yeah, exactly. Like putting
just
down
chuck a load of mines.
Chuck a load of mines everywhere and see what happens. Luckily, I was able to survive them.
Oh, no. Okay, and then jump off the map to stop you killing me. That's the.
I mean,
that's
that
the
is a rite of
tactic
passage when you're playing on this map to fall off it. I think chat will agree with me as well. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna, because you're coming from over there. So let's just shore up our defenses. There we go.
Oh no! So my death blow killed themselves with a mine.
Or I shot him in the face with a shotgun, which will also take one down.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kier says that falling off or blowing yourself up in a later round with death blow is definitely a rite of passage.
Right. So let's see what we've got here. Then we've got teleport. Could be quite interesting, but I think that's probably going to end up getting me in more trouble.
You may fall off again.
Yeah. I'm gonna I got an idea. Hang on, let's try this.
Alright, good choice, Capitan.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if we can oh, I don't know what that was I just shot at, but
I think you killed your own death blow.
oh sweet.
Yeah, because it should also be mentioned that friendly fire is definitely a thing in this game, and so
I left that one till last.
yeah, you can, and so you can blow yourself up with your own grenades, and you can blow yourself up with your own rockets, and you can absolutely shoot yourself in the back and end up killing yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, as G1.
So now I'm gonna have to get another character to shoot that character in the back to stop them shooting the other character in the back.
For example, yes.
Okay. Gosh, all right, let's see.
Now I am using some somewhat advanced bunny hopping techniques here, but
Okay.
that is
All in on the bunny hop.
just for the flex, basically. Oh, I wasn't able to shoot.
Do it. Can be done.
And the drone can be flown pretty much anywhere your operatives can go, and
Right.
you know, and also anywhere else because it's a flying drone. So you can fly it inside buildings. It even has a following cam. If you select an enemy operative and then hit F, it will just start to follow that operative automatically.
Okay.
So like if you want to track someone through a level, for example, you can pretty easily, or through a map, you can pretty easily do that with the follow cam.
What we got here? Ooh. Okay, I'm not going to shoot myself in the back this time.
It's a very good idea. But yeah, like if you, for example, with Vendetta, who you're using now, if you drop some turrets, for example, that will help you do some extra damage.
Ooh, right. Turrets.
Yes, that's on the F key.
Those up there. Oh, I have to hold it. I
Yes.
should have read that properly.
Yeah.
In the heat of the moment, I was far too excited by pressing the F key a million
that's fine.
times.
Don't worry about it. And the thing about Vendetta is that if you jump on a jump pad and then hold down the F key in the air, she will drop a flying drone, which will then turn around in the air and be able to shoot.
Right.
Folks. So that's first half to me because I captured more objectives, but you know, you're still learning.
Oh, I am definitely still learning. Yeah. This is,
Osric asks if your head hurts yet.
I don't think my head hurts. It's intense. There's so much going on.
It can be, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of second guessing. It's like 5D chess.
For sure, it is absolutely chess meeting a first-person shooter.
Yeah, yeah.
And, but it's definitely learnable. Like once you've sort of internalized how everything works, it is definitely doable. And I've seen some of the stuff that our diamond players get up to, and
I can only imagine.
It is crazy the stuff that they are able to pull off in this game. So now we're in the second half, and so we
Okay.
flip, and you go first.
Right. Let's see. So we've got, there's actually... Okay. I've got a plan here. And it's either going to work or it's not, but let's find out.
I mean, that is the Lemnis Gate experience. I feel like, I've got a plan now. It might work. Let's see.
Oh no, I'm out of juice. Okay,
Yes.
let's not fall off here. Oh, I can only carry one. Okay.
Yeah, you can only carry one. It's like capture the flag.
Right.
And also, yeah, remember that you've got sprint on shift, and there's also a toggle in the options to have auto sprint on, which is what
Okay.
I'm using.
Yes, I think it is on actually.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Tiny Peachy says, "Ayo, Steve.
Hello, Tiny Peachy. How you doing?
Welcome to the stream, Tiny Peachy." All right, so you were able to capture 2.
Yes.
Let me... How does this go? Running in there, grabbing that, and then running out. Okay. Yeah, why not?
Well, isn't this just lovely?
It's tricky on that
Alright,
first
where
one
do I
because
point
you
this
get a
thing?
little bit of extra time. You don't know what to do with it when you're like that character.
For sure.
There's no one to shoot at.
Yeah, the first move is always a bit, hey, what do I do now?
Yeah.
But you can definitely do. There's always something you can do. Oh no, I don't have any juice left. Oh well. Oh well. You can always do something, especially for maps like this, because you know it is mainly about capturing the objectives because that
Yeah.
gives you the most points. But taking out operatives will also let you gain some extra points in case you need to do a tiebreaker, for example.
Right.
So let's say we both are able to capture 2 objectives, then our the number of operatives that we were able to take out in the end will help break the tie. And yeah, now I take one of yours, you take one of mine. All right, so we've got Death Blow coming in there, and then just mines everywhere. Okay.
What I like is that whilst you're doing this, I get to look at what your last plays were, and then kind of
Yes.
go, right,
Yeah.
how can I counter you whilst you're thinking of countering me,
Yeah.
rather than just effectively waiting for the next round.
I'll bring it home.
Oh, ugh, that was a... How much health do I have? Yeah, don't have that much health, but I've got a decent enough amount. Alright, so let's just shore up our defenses here. Boom. So, what I basically did now was I was able to take out Death Blow, but I was also... I did take some extra damage because I stepped on one of the mines.
Right.
And I also took out I sort of cancelled my own play, essentially. Oh no, Vendetta. No, wait, never mind. I also sort of cancelled my own play because I grabbed B before my Toxin can get there.
Right.
And so in saving her, I also sort of, I wouldn't say I wasted her movements from before, but I sort of cancelled, basically. All right, so what did you do? So Vendetta, there.
I don't know. If you can work it out, please tell me, because I just I did a bit of everything there, I think. Watching this Toxin, that Toxin nearly killed me there. I was very foolish.
You're actually in the lead now, because you were able to grab A before I got to it. Yeah, just before I got to it. Interesting. Let's... All right.
Where is everybody?
Oh no, don't shoot myself. No, I shot myself.
Oh no.
I killed myself. Ah. However, even if you die, you can still do stuff. So there's something called ghost mode. So
Right.
if you're taken out in your active turn, while there's still time remaining on the clock, you can still carry out a couple of actions.
Okay.
And then, if you're able to cancel your operative being killed, you can bring them back again.
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Oh my god. Oh no!
Yeah, so A is just sitting there now. And then rush comes, and yeah, so A is just sitting there. So for example,
this one.
my toxin was able to take out your rush. If you are able to kill my toxin before toxin kills your rush operative, rush will be fully alive again and just be fine.
Right. See, that's what I tried to do with the striker there, except I got distracted by one of the other ones,
Yeah.
and I went for them. And then one of yours jumped at me, which I was not watching at all. So then I had to do a little no scope, a little cheeky no scope.
Was it a 360 or?
It was not a 360. No, I'm afraid not.
Shame.
I'm going to save those for another stream.
All right, I've got 10 seconds. Will I be able to make it? Maybe. Come on. Come on, no! Darn.
Okay, final round. Let's try and turn it around. There's a lot of action at A here.
There is a lot of action at A. You might be able to grab A though. Because right now it's just sitting there. It is just sitting there.
Would a Carl block the toxin going down?
No. So Carl's shield does not block the toxic material, but it does block. It blocks like shots, obviously, and it will block turrets. So if I were to place down a turret and you place a Carl shield in front of it, the turret basically won't be able to see anything. Oh, that's. All right, Steve going in for the kills.
Okay.
All right, I think I see where you're going with this. All right. Let's just... Oh, well, that happened.
A has become, I think the term is spicy. I think it's become particularly spicy at A.
It's a little spicy, but I was able to take out your Capitan and score another 3 points. Woo!
Damn. Okay. That's it. You got it. You got it. That was it.
Oh, according to Softcore Snail, Carl Shield would block the toxin, so it doesn't go on the ground, but the toxin would still trigger on the shield.
Right.
So anyone going near the shield might die, because there's then toxic material on the shield.
All over the shield, yeah, of course. And considering A was such a hectic point, I think that might have caused me more damage than anything else.
It could be, because there was a bit, there was just a tad there of toxic material sort of floating in the air, which then led to my eventual victory, and there was some other stuff as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's your first round over. How does it feel?
Yeah, I got some kills. I'm happy to get some kills. The first thing I do in any new shooter is I'm just happy to get a couple of kills. You know, that's if I can stop the other person doing something at least once, I've succeeded, and then that way I don't get disappointed.
Exactly. All right, let's just click the rematch button.
All right, yeah, let's go.
Jump into the next one.
So different map.
Yes, this will put us in a different map, which also puts us in a different game mode.
Oh, okay, right.
So that's also something to keep in mind. So this is a seek and destroy map. What's good about this is that there's some places to fall down, but you don't die when you fall down them. Seek and destroy basically means that one team will attack and one team will defend. So I'm on attack, you're on defense. And on the map, you can see there's an A objective and a B objective. And these are basically, these are destructible pods that I want to try to destroy, and you want to keep me from destroying them.
Okay.
Basically.
All right, this is going to be a real battle of attrition then.
Yeah, so if I am able to take out just one of these, I win the round. If you're able to defend both of them, then you win the round.
Okay. And I'm presuming they have a certain amount of health that I'm kind of stopping you from taking. Okay, cool. This is a lovely map, by the way. This looks really cool.
Really, really cool map. It's got a lot of jump pads as well, so you can. I mean, if you're good with with your slide jumps and everything like that, then you can really fly through places on this map. All right, let's see how well we do.
Okay, I'm seeing those turrets. I can mark where these turrets are.
Yes, you can only leave one marker at a time, though.
Okay, copy that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So pretty aggressive on A there. Let's.
Yeah, I went full bore as much as I could.
I'm gonna do the same on defense. Right. Let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you go above me. Damn.
I do. Keep in mind that Capitan, yeah, she has those grenades as well.
Yeah.
So now, for example, you could do some blind fire. You could also chase after the ghost of Vendetta.
Right.
Because Vendetta being in ghost mode, if I'm able to take out your Capitan, Vendetta will come back. However, if you're then able to save Capitan and Vendetta survives later, you'll be able to put in some extra damage. And so
Right.
doing some double damage, doing some extra damage to Ghost is always a good idea, just in case the timelines intersect in such a way.
Gotcha. Yes, so I can see you there. Yeah, so I still know where. So really, what I should do here is maybe on the next round I'll shoot at where I've got this little marker, because that's where you would be placing a turret. So
For example, yeah.
yeah, cool. Okay. Interesting. There really is like a million different combinations of things that could be happening here. Hey, gone for B this time. Did you plant anything cheeky on the way?
Oh, I think I would blow myself up if I were to... I think I just
get 'em?
threw a grenade into... Well, I got B, and I think I just threw a grenade into what might be my future path if I'm able to save Vendetta. So, we shall see. We shall see.
Okay, let's
Yeah, because
go
I'm running
with-
out and then throwing a... Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to blow myself up later. All right, you got some rush action coming in there.
Oh no! I walked into your damage.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh dear.
That's not a good idea.
Where'd you go?
However, you were able... I mean, body block. You did body block, so B is still intact.
Okay. That'll do.
So you are still winning. However, there's not a lot of damage left on B. So next
Yeah.
round, I can come in and just knock it off, basically. But yeah,
Alright.
body blocking is also a thing here. Like, you have two kinds of shields. You have the Carl shields and your own operatives.
It worked. That was a tactical decision. I'm glad
Yeah.
I'm glad you picked that one up. Thank you.
Yeah, of course, of course.
So,
Game recognized.
followed you
Game
here.
recognized game.
I followed you here and did a load of shooting to you as a ghost. So if I can then save my rush, in
Yes.
theory I'll follow you and shoot you in the back through that loop, right?
Yes, you could.
Cool.
There we go.
Who taught you to shoot like that?
Okay.
Recharge.
This is your rush now.
Hey, let's fly.
There we
Okay,
go.
so I have two objectives
Boom.
here. I need to save my rush.
And try to keep the
And
the
I'm
objectives
trying-
alive.
Yeah. Oh man. All right.
Catching
do
bullet
this.
is really hard sometimes. You did great, Steve, says GY.
Yeah. I think considering I did catch bullets, I think I did all right.
Softcore Snail says, one time in 2v2, I went rush for an XM. My partner did the exact same path with rush after, using my rush as a meat shield for potential snipers. That's really good. I love that. Oh, wow. You took out both rush and Capitan with that death blow. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I need to see what you did now.
Yeah. I fired rockets. It was big.
Yeah, that will do it.
I missed a few.
All right, that's one. And... Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That would do it.
And then we chucked a few rockets into A as well.
All right,
On the logic that-
let me reset.
Maybe they'll get you if.
Okay. I mean, you're standing around a fair bit.
I know.
Can I get you from somewhere?
I'm so close to the point though. If you're going to try and go for the Capitan, I think that's going to be.
Time is of the essence.
Where are you going? I see you. Ooh, I see you.
There we go.
Target's down.
As that sniper.
Oh yeah.
This party isn't over.
Come on.
On one of those rockets. So the rocket won't go down now, will it? Of course not. So, fine.
Well done.
Thank you, friend.
Oh. No, some scope, and I missed. Bullet
Okay, so now I
time
have-
and some scope. Where's my? Where did I place my? Oh yeah, he's there. Ah, yes,
Oh,
I did
no.
it. Haha. Tree cover.
Beans. Oh, I tried to pre-fire you. Oh no! Make up for it in some way. Oh, they're so quick. Okay. Oh no, this has been a total farce.
It's all gone, Pete.
Shoot
Tong.
someone!
Shoot someone now! Do it.
Oh no.
Uh,
Yeah, that might be the tide turner there. I think I should have got that snipe off.
Yeah. Keep in mind,
to
you
push this.
have the final round,
Right.
so you can still correct. And I think
Okay.
the play might be to just go Carl and just try to shield the objectives
Yeah.
if you can.
Yeah.
So
I haven't
now-
used Carl yet.
No, but shielding the objectives will definitely prevent them from taking some damage.
What I like and simultaneously dislike for my ego is that I can watch on repeat my shot there with the sniper going into the tree and not your head.
Yeah,
which
it's
is
not
that's
the
brutal.
best.
pretty brutal.
All right, let's just put down some of this stuff.
Oh wow, that's nasty. Okay, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right, make note of where you've done
Done a goop.
yeah, nasty
Nasty green stuff.
things. Okay, here we go.
All right, Carl.
Oh, okay, you're right. Leave me alone.
Oh yeah, nicely done, nicely done.
Hey, we lost one there though, so
Yeah, and my striker came in and took down A, so.
whoa, this is a crazy gun.
Yeah, his laser gun is really, really good. It's super accurate, and it does some decent amount of damage as well. And so what's cool is you can just sort of just sweep it across people and then take it out.
Yeah.
Softcore Snail says that when you make a mistake in Lemnis Gate, you might beg your opponent to kill your guy just because you don't want to keep watching the mistake over and over. I did see someone made a video, a YouTube video, where they took out like 2-3 of their own operatives
Right.
in like early rounds, just ran around in ghost mode doing things, and then they saved them in like the 4th round, which then allowed them to run out and just do things, and the opponent was completely unaware of it happening until it actually happened.
That's crazy.
So it is definitely possible to go that way as well.
I'm going to take this time to... Oh. All right. I'd like to say it was close, but...
You got some kills in at least.
I got some kills. I got some
Yeah.
kills. That's it. That's what it's all about. Okay, now I'm attacking, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
And like the thing about Lemnis Gate is that it's never over until the final round. Like
course.
anything can change in the turn of those 5 rounds, and it's never settled until you get to the final turn and everything plays out. So like I've had games where it looks like I'm completely dominating in the 5th turn, and then Tim comes in and managed to just pull something
Right.
out of his hat. So alright, we've got Death Blow coming in
Yeah.
here.
Did some things. I forgot I had mines.
Yes.
Which I shouldn't have, because I would have instead maybe put those all over your spawn.
Okay, I think I got this. Alright, let's go.
Hey there. Activating stationary unit.
Oh no. Yeah, yeah, there you are. There we go.
Building. Cover me.
What we got there?
Focusing a
One,
bit too much on A there.
Cheeky turrets.
Yeah, some cheeky turrets. So for maps like this, it's sort of important to try to split your opponent's focus,
Yeah.
because the more I have to juggle the two objectives, the more difficult it is for me to actually make a decision.
Right.
'Cause-
Gotcha.
Yeah, because like with a fast character, like a fast operative like Rush, for example, I could make it to both, but it's tricky to be in two places at once, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like what I could have done, or probably should have done with Vendetta, was immediately sprint over to B, because I figured maybe you'd go there. But then, yeah, now that there's no one guarding A, you can just run over to A.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see where Capitan goes. Up there, down there, down by the stairs. Alrighty. And yeah, as Kier points out, if all else fails, stand on your objective with Carl and dance, and your opponent is contractually obligated to not shoot at it. Because dancing Carl is... shooting dancing Carl is illegal.
Walk in the park.
Right. Okay. Good to know. If I see a dancing Carl, I'll Oh, I don't know. I'd be so tempted.
Kill her up. Let's
Oh, I see you hiding behind that door. Okay. Right. A toxin kills me.
All right.
Hey.
It does get weirdly intense, because like 25 seconds.
does.
25 seconds is just enough time to do something,
Yeah.
but it's sometimes
not
not
all of it. Right?
Exactly, yeah. Like you have an image in your head of what you want to do, and then you realize, oh no, like I need like 5 or 10 more seconds to be able to do it.
Oh.
Oh, nicely
Okay.
done though. I mean, you were very close.
Just go-
Alright, so I'm still on defense. I've used up... Okay, so I've still got him left. What can I do now? Let's see.
Can I?
So there's that, and there's that over there. That has... Okay, they both have decent amount of health. Alright, so Rush is coming there by the pad. Okay.
We must keep our reality safe.
I don't really want to do one where I just send like 4 out of 5
There we
at
go.
at the points,
Deployed.
and then just do a sniper round at the end and clean up everything that you send at me in that time. I think that would be like the coolest thing to do.
That could certainly be possible. Alright, let's just
I
fire
don't think I'm
some
going to pull it
rockets.
off, but I think it would be really cool to do. I just
Um,
want it known that I would love to do that one day.
Do a bit of training and you might be able to do it.
Here we go. Let's see.
Let's see. Muhot4BP says, is this something like Unreal Tournament? In the sense that it's, you know, you're shooting in an arena, but you're also adding a time travel element where the actions that you perform in one round will be repeated in rounds later on. So all the operatives, all the people you see running around here now are previous turns, so it's actions that we've performed previously. All right, what did you do? I need to see what you actually did. So Striker takes out Deathblow
Ish.
eventually.
There you go. Yeah. The reload on the sniper rifle is brutal, isn't it? In terms of balancing that gun out.
It can be, but once you start unlocking some of the skins, it will
Right.
let you change things like reload or magazine size or how much
Okay.
zoom you have,
Right.
anything like that.
Cool, okay.
All right, if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to. There we go.
Oh, don't get two. Don't get two.
Almost there.
Ah, no. I didn't. Well, I would do more, but there's not a lot more to do.
If I could just somehow clean up all of your folks here, this would be...
That's why Death Blow is pretty powerful in the last round,
Yeah.
because he can come in and just blow everyone up. That's also why Carl can be pretty powerful in the last round, by just shielding as much as possible.
Final round.
Let's see how they handle this.
Target down.
Alright, coming in with Vendetta. And that shotgun is pretty powerful, like it kicks like a mule. So don't forget your objectives. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it. Gotta remember those. Oh, nearly.
Nearly.
Okay, I don't, I think you'll be able to counter that.
Osric does also say, I was going to suggest to Steve earlier that saving the sniper for a later round might be better.
Yeah.
All right, let's just shore this up, shall we?
Sure it up.
Oh, oh, don't. Oh, there we go. Nicely. All right.
I was really hoping those were the cries of, oh no, I've messed it all up and you're going to win.
Whew. I mean, B was looking pretty... Because, like, your Vendetta was just moving so erratically that I wasn't really able to do anything. And then the turret managed to come down, and I wasn't really able to hit Vendetta any. And then I had to reload as you were trying to shoot. So I was just sitting there going like, just hit her!
I just watched that that laser going all over the shot. That was good. That was good fun.
It's real good. It's
All
real
right,
fun.
let's quickly hide those scores.
I want to see the scores. Just to see. All right, well, that's that's how it is.
Yeah, it didn't go so well that second half. Apparently, I'm a slightly better defender than I am an attacker. I think I'm going to try that that sniper tactic of, or maybe even going with Death Blow and doing it with the rocket launcher.
I mean, as you play more, you eventually you come to realize which operatives might be good to send out in which rounds.
Yeah, I bet.
But I mean, even though Deathblow is really powerful in the last round, he can also be really good in the first round because with those mines, and if you're good at anticipating where your opponent is going to be, you can just start blasting rockets, and then it's not just a minefield. Like it's what am I trying to say? Like you're essentially just forcing them to walk through, like a rocket rain.
Yeah, like a full-on aerial barrage. That's God, I need to do that. I need to have at least one round where I just stand in the spawn and just fire off rockets, and they're all timed perfectly. That's going to be the goal. I'm going to get very good at this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, I hope you had fun in the two rounds.
Two games
that we were able to play now.
Thank you for beating me and humbling me, I think is the word. Seems that my mechanical shooter skill was no match for your deep tactical knowledge.
Well, I
of,
appreciate
the
I do appreciate the compliments. I absolutely do. But I think with a bit of training, you can absolutely destroy me at this game, like most people do. So.
I'm gonna have to get good. I'm gonna jump into it and hone myself in the training, I think.
Yeah, the training area is actually really good to run around in, just to get a sense of how each operative moves, because they have slightly different movement speeds. Like Rush is really fast, whereas Toxin and Deathblow can be a bit slower because they're heavier operatives, but they also have a lot more health, and so they balance it out that way. They're more tanky operatives. And even though Toxin doesn't run very fast, she can still use those teleporters to move fairly quickly, though.
That's quite a power.
Yeah, A13 Live also points out that there are separate operative rooms in the training area as well, where you can basically test your skills with the different
Right,
abilities that they
like
have.
scenarios.
Yes, basically.
Cool,
yeah.
cool. Okay.
But yeah, that takes us to about the end of our hour here. And I want to give a huge shout out to everyone for joining us in chat, for watching. Thank you to Osric for modding. And of course, thank you to Steve for playing a few rounds. I hope you learned something.
I did, I did. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not gonna. This will not settle in my brain. I'll be typing in plenty of things now to find out how to best you at this and everyone else. I must be the best.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to have you back at some point to see how your skills have improved. Maybe we can do some sort of. I mean, maybe we can do at some point some sort of team tournament or something. That'd be fun.
Yes.
Maybe. I'm just putting it out there, floating it out into the universe. And yeah, please follow all of our social channels at Lemnis Gate Game on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. And you can find the Lemnis Gate Discord over on discord.gg/LemnisGateGame. And without further ado, I think it is goodbye from me and goodbye from Steve.
Catch you later, folks.
We will catch you in about a week. So bye-bye.
Bye.